That was definitely intentional and not me being distracted because computers have been trying me today. Hello. How's it going? Okay, the audio seems to be doing the thing that it's supposed to. More background sound today because I have my fan on since it's hot in the world. It's a lot more background audio than it normally is. For whatever reason. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think I'm in the middle of a run. I don't remember. Let's find out. If we're in the middle of the run, I might just pick it up. Because I am not intending on going especially long today, because I have to do Valorant prep, and I also have some other work that is kind of adding more to do in a fun way. Alright, I am in a run. I'm in the first or second fight, and I'm going to try to take on the librarian. So we'll go ahead from here. I have gotten to upgrade a lot of things. Divine Comfort. I would love some stress heal. Unfortunately, the only stress heal that I have is bolster on him, and that was probably not the best choice. But my consecrations do give 1 stress relief. But I only have this consecration because right now I have illumination and I can't not take it because it's part of a bad relationship. My air is much better today. Thank you, the kids are asleep. It's under 100, or was under 100 this morning. So I still had a mask while I was walking Oreo, but I did go ahead and actually go to the park so that Oreo could have a longer walk because he has been pretty unhappy having to do these very short walks while the air was super bad. I'm hoping that the air situation all like disperses before it gets down to like the south, but I don't know if that's actually been the case. I hope that you are not now dealing with terribleness in your air. And Burnination. Bleed for everybody. Okay. Yes, that's going to make Bonnie upset. Strategic withdrawal. Let's see. I don't need this, so why don't we go ahead and defend you. Okay, worse but not as bad. Well, I'm glad that you have been spared the kind of the nastiest stuff that we've been seeing. And that does some stress relief. And he still gets to defend, but now he's burning and bleeding. And blinded? No, but he took some stress. That's not great. But you have a crit on you. So let's go ahead and try to end this person. Yes, lovely. And why don't you... Of course, nobody else has 5 stress. So let's just do this. I know you're counterattacking, but it's not a big deal. Administrations on Barristan, thank you, to get rid of 2 DOT effects. And blinded. Okay, you can clear that up. Well, this does stress clear, and I'm very happy to get as much stress clearing as I can. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Oh, beautiful. So I've got my Hellion here just stacked with damage ups. She's using a path that has damage up. She has this Greater Heartseeker, which gives crit bonus to crit. She is Vicious, which gives her bonus damage, even though this is a drawback. And that's... I think there's other stuff that gives her damage bonuses, like she gives the strength token. Alright, let's move up here. And now... Why is this still on cooldown? Your cooldowns are long. I don't remember them ever being this long. The other path must have shorter cooldowns on these abilities.
Agony by accumulation.
Well, you don't have any stress, so I'm just going to give you the Burnination. Okay. And now you're bleeding again. So it's time for you to bolster, because that will get rid of her vulnerability. 2 and 2. Consecration of Light is damage. Let's go ahead and do this, because it's going to save him some hit points since we're going to have to do one more fight. And you, if you kill this enemy, if you kill this Flayer, they don't get to counterattack. So that's your incentive. You didn't kill the Flayer. You didn't listen to me. See, now you're getting stabbed, and that's not fun.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Alright, so we were in round 2. We advance to hope to defeat the Librarian. And if we do, we're set up to make a pretty good run at the end of the game.
He teeters madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
So I can't hit the back with Smokescreen. That's new to me. But I can hit it with Firefly. So you're probably pretty... Yeah, you're immune to fire. But this is damage still. That is going to stress her out. That's fine. I really need you to have some good defenses, because then you can tank some hits. Okay, Consecration of Light for her, because she's going to be our main damage dealer in trying to take out this jerk. And now blinded. Okay, so Iron Swan is going to be her bread and butter, and of course now you have dodges. This might mean that I'm screwed, because if what I really need to do is be able to attack multiple times to peel off dodge tokens, I don't know that I'm going to be able to pull this off. Alright, and this can still only go to here. I don't want to pull that enemy, so we're just going to do our little bits of damage here. But now they're up to rank 3. And they start doing Burning Bright, which is their big damage dealer. It does lots of bleed, and of course now you're in exactly the spot where she can't hit you, because these attacks only go to here. So I'm going to say let's go ahead and do Bloodlust, which gives you this buff. And 4, 2... Let's take Divine Comfort to get everybody starting to regenerate. I don't know what that did. The categorize one. Okay, let's bolster her for some stress relief. Good. And it gives you defense. Great. And you got dodge, which I don't want you to have. I think I'm doing worse this time fighting the Librarian than I have previously, which is kind of embarrassing. Yeah, because you can't do anything else. You must have some other ability that lets you hit the 3rd rank, but right now I'm in a bad spot because I don't have stress management. And I don't have the ability to actually hit this enemy. So let's go ahead and protect her. You can do that. 4, 2. We're going to go ahead and do this to save him some hit points and increase fire resist. Protected, good. Get rid of that dodge token. You can't hit anything. So we Bloodlust again, and it's totally useless. I mean, if I could make this enemy bleeding, then that would be great, but I don't know that I have any way to do that. And now I can't do anything except this ability that's useless. Oof! I have fucked up. I built exactly a bad group for this. And now I can start attacking, but I have all of these debuffs. Just 15 debuffs. I can do that, but then you get to dodge again. This is a problem. And now, of course, you are blinded, but you do get a hit in. It's not going to be enough, though. And you miss because of strategic withdrawal. And now you're at a bunch of stress. So, consecration. Let's focus on her to get some big hits in. Now everybody's getting stressed out. Like maximally stressed out. Get rid of that dodge token. And kills the thing. So now he's up in the front, which means that he gets to do his strongest attacks. That will get rid of your blinded, which is very important to me. So the Burning Bright thing is the thing that just absolutely destroys my entire group in previous runs. Good stress relief here. You got a crit on you, and you get dodge. This is not fun. If you get this many dodges, how am I supposed to do anything? You get 3 dodges every time you do one of those abilities? So I get to attack effectively every 4 turns? Alright, yeah. Now you're just gonna kill me a whole bunch. Because I fucked up. And you got a huge heal. So yeah, Burning Bright is this thing that just wrecks me because it attacks everybody and inflicts burning. Let's go ahead and do Divine Comfort for some regen. Do you no longer get dodges? Is that the compensation for your attacks becoming just incredible? Because the enemy does get to go 3 times per turn, which is not great for me.
Darkness encroaches, inexorable.
I don't want you to be in the very, very front, so I'm just going to use this. Now I've got 2 people on, or I guess 1 person on Death's Door, because this part is good. The regen was nicely timed. Administrations. How about on yourself so you don't die from burning? I would love for you to not hit. What if you missed? Yay! I love this for me. Well, you're at about half health. Consecration of Light for the front. I would be amazed if I come away with this without losing any party members. Daze is great. They're just gonna hate on each other for a while.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Okay, and everybody's stressed because of it. Wait, why? Your stress was at 9. Why is your stress at 9? You have a meltdown at stress 10. Do you have some special feature that means that you have a meltdown at stress 9 instead that I don't know about? Hmm. Alright, we're going to heal him and hope. Because they just... Getting to attack everybody at once when people are on death's door is just the most. Okay. Miss. Beautiful. And she died. Okay, and then he's going to melt down. Yep. So that's my primary damage dealer dead. This means that I'm probably going to die. And then we'll start a new run. And that's fine. They have 13 hit points. There's 2 dead. Yeah, because you do status effects and then you hit everybody, this enemy is just the worst. And they're all dead. Okay.
Snuffed out before her time.
So you really need to be able to attack the 3rd rank, and you really need to be able to make several attacks in one round against this enemy, and or remove dodge tokens from that enemy. Otherwise, you're just... That happens. The thing that happens to me is what happens. Push this back so there's a little bit less of a chance for me to do some clipping. A friend recommended that I switch this back to mic down this way. I just haven't spent the time on it because I got this to a place where it basically works, but it does cover a fair bit of the screen because I can't, like, I guess I could make, I would have to do this, but then I need a spacer here so that it can actually tilt up this way. It's very involved is basically the gist here.
To those who have known fear and failure in ample portion. The true splendor of a world, those who live within it.
All right, and then we'll take
To recall a thing,
one trinket,
to make it real once more.
Dark Impulse, and one in item.
A welcome
Body
advance
tails.
to the science of survival.
Oh, so you buy them porn. You buy them porn at the inn and they lose stress. Okay. That makes sense. Right. So we're going to do resentment again.
Your failures.
And let's see what we get from our people. What quirks they're going to have. And what group we should put together. As I play this game, I get a better sense that combining stacking and thinking about tokens is really important.
The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
And when I think about tokens and playing the game, like playing the token game, things tend to go pretty well for me, but that's no guarantee of anything. All right, song skills do bleed. Inspiring tune songs add stress resist. Echoing march skills when moving bleed. Target, ballad and play out skills crit or or dodge plus or strength or defense. Battle ballad and play out. Battle ballad and play out. Okay, so it's these move manipulation abilities. Sure, let's... Right, because that's Echoing March. Song skills. Does he bleed? I don't know. Pacifist, gain on attack 5. Okay, well, you're not doing so many attacks, is the thing. What should you do? You should have fade to black, because giving up target blinded is really handy. Is that the thing? Song skills. Well, these are not songs, right? Song. These are not labeled as songs, though. They should be labeled as song skills. All right. So we're going to have you in here somewhere.
A murderous melody lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
What are your quirks today? Pathfinder, selfish, so bad relationships. What about her? Neat freak versus fanatic. That's not great, but I can live with it. Let's have you as our tank. Fanatic fearing. Plus 10% damage, combat start, weakness, gain when missed, lose 1 stress. Okay. So I guess we're going to just leave you as Wanderer because I want you to both be able to tank and do damage because of your quirk giving you bonus damage. But what if I put Highwayman here? Quirks, Tippler, Root Scouting. Range skills. Okay, if you're here and you're here, Sharpshooter, ranged skills, abilities, highway robbery, double cross. Do you have double cross? No, that must be one of these. Yeah, double cross is down here. I can shoot there, I can advance. Alright, so that's 5. Which means that for you, we'll have Sharp Shot. So I want to unlock Grape Shot Blast if I can. I don't know that I can here, because that requires a hero shrine, right? So you're going to be Intermezzo, Chaplain, Party Defense. We did Confessor last time. Gain when hit, moves, stun. Or did I do Confessor last time? Debuffs, token removal. Let's do Party Defense. Because you have debuffs. And now we look at all of our things. Pacifist, Tippler, Fanatic Fearing. Aren't you also... You're Fanatic Hater. Okay, so that's a little bit of a balance out. Your abilities, I do want you to have Break, but Clear Corpse is also good. Heal, you have a stress heal there. Break 4 to 7, this is 6 to 12. I do need you to be able to remove your blinded. So maybe we get rid of this and we take Intimidate instead. So that, let's see, because you can chop from the 2nd rank. Yes, great. Self, weakness, turn start, strength. Okay. Okay. This is a different way of doing these characters, and that's fun, so it's variety. And we'll see how it goes. Tonight, we have some Valorword over on twitch.tv/ArvinElleron. We are going to be joined by guest star Darcy Littlebadger. Darcy has played with Greg and some other folks on Greg's channel, ArvinElleron, previously, and in the play that I've seen of Darcy, her style was really fun and impressed me as well as other folks. So I was really happy to learn that she was available to try playing the game with us. All right, and If I do Echoing March, does that bleed you? It does bleed you. Look at that. Okay. Oh, I didn't change your abilities, so I should do that. Consecration of Fortitude on you. So we're going to reflect to gain, or to lose our blinded. And you're defending. Didn't quite die. But that means you can point blank shot, which puts him back in the front. Kill you. Dodge? No. You had a dodge token. You were supposed to dodge. Yeah, her attacks are pretty weak unless she has those buff tokens. Kill you. But that'll kill that one. Okay, we got 2 mastery, we get the loot. Let's go and change her abilities.
Are you shaken?
Okay, Hand of Light, self. So it does damage and buffs her. That's not what I'm looking for. Consecration of Light. Divine Grace. Let's switch from Divine Grace to Divine Comfort. And that's 2 consecrations. Remove debuffs. Let's go to defense there, but leave your... No, I need administrations. So full buffing skills here. Party defense. Hand of Light, Mantra, Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Okay, well, Mantra. Sanctuary. Party defense. Hand of Light. I do still need this Consecration of Fortitude. Alright, let's see how this goes. I do have 1 trinket. If stunned, more damage taken. Well, that Dark Impulse is not going to do me a whole lot of good until I get a Cultist trinket that goes with it, so we'll leave that there. Okay, we got some incense and the body tails, but stress is not too bad, not a factor yet. Candle of Hope. Caches, more caches, keep the flame. Yep, let's do the Tangle. Provisioner. So because we're doing the Tangle, we want Bleed Resist. So let's take a couple of those, and that for you. Some whiskey. You've got 55 of that. Going to the Tangle. Plus 25% healing received from skills. That's pretty cool. But let's take location scouting. And some stress relief and 1 of these. We go to Mastery Trainer. We only get 2 here. So regen 3. Improved buffs. So if she's in this situation, then maybe do I buff that. So this means that you get the improved defense. So I think I want to do 1 thing for her. Consecration. All right, let's do Divine Comfort. And let's do... I want something that makes people vulnerable. Remove combo. Remove stress. More damage. Pistol shot. So that makes people comboed. Tracking shot. Remove dodge. Cannot gain dodge. Critical. 4 to 8. Play out. I'm going to improve chop here. And provisioner, get the flame.
Vital to survival as sharpened steel.
What do we have? We have scouting gear. Tinker, luxury, medical. Producing items. All right, let's have positive relationship chance. Flame. Buddy. Scouting.
Advantage is a good thing.
And gear. Bleed resist for you. Bleed resist for you. Tanking for you. And friendship. You've got stress. You don't need that. I have 41. Let's go ahead and proceed. So having the Vestal become more of a tank protector is an interesting different approach that we'll see how it goes. Having those paths is really fun because it basically gives all the characters subclasses. Keep the flame. Okay. Got a text. I'm just making sure it's not anything important. Come on. It's not. It's spam. I wish the notification thing would just say when something is spam. That would be cool. So you can do this, and it will give you combo and remove your dodge. But then you get riposte. However, you, because you had combo, let him ignore that. So let's play you up with a battle ballad, and you get extra strength. Divine comfort for everybody to deal with the bleed.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
And stunned. Which means you don't get to use all that strength I gave you. And now you're protected. But I can tank. And then I can... Well, that'll burn those tokens at least. Administrations on you to remove all that bleed. Luckily your defense reduced the damage on that critical. And you missed. Miraculous Advance does not do much damage base, so that strength did not get a whole lot out of it. However, I can ballad you up. Okay, so it makes my own people bleed. I don't know that I like that.
Steady yourself.
You got 2 stuns off in a row? Screw you. Well, this run is not going great in the very beginning here. And now I'm bled. Everybody's bleeding. Get wrecked. Big hit. No whammies. Administrations 3, 2, Sanctuary. Gonna protect you. Okay, and then you get conviction from getting attacked. Yeah, it does not do a lot of damage. But I can force you up, which will make things worse for you, because then you can't do your best attacks, and it makes you take bleed again. Okay. Administration's on you.
This wound at least has been tended to.
And there we go. Okay. Sort of getting the hang of it. A little bit of a different approach here. Keeps the game fresh and different. Alright, so here's our map. We're trying to keep the flame up. And we have a watchtower that will help us know where we want to go. So there's hero shrine here or here, and then a second one. An assistance encounter would be great to be able to keep the flame up. We don't need the oasis, so we're going to go to the right to begin with for supplies.
The loathing whispers.
Genuinely cannot see what's going on when we're in a thicket like that. Some loot. Convert block to block plus if turn... Okay, that is great for her because she's toward the back of the turn order and she can give herself block. We'll get
All that matters,
that,
flickering
and
torch there.
you're going to get this, and then you're going to get that. So we have the field hospital next. I have managed to perfectly dodge away from almost all of the pickups. Only 2 enemies. That's pretty good. However, they are greatly increased in speed. Well, let's put a tracking shot on you, so that he can attack with the combo bonus. And we will ballad you forward for some strength. That's on the low end of what you get with a combo attack. Divine Comfort. Regen to deal with some of that bleed. Point blank shot. It's pretty bad for a point blank shot with strength. Was hoping to get a kill on you. Did not work. That's a lot of bleed. That's one down. Enemy down.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
And ministrations on you to get rid of that 6 bleed. Thank you.
At least has been tended to.
And I can't do that, so we're going to duelist advance to get the riposte. And then battle ballad you up to get the strength. And then finish them. 38. Alright. The battle ballad for him and his damage bonus is pretty good. I do want to then get stuff that's going to increase all these characters' bleed resist, because his movement song abilities somehow cause bleed. So I could get rid of some quirks. Let's take some of those.
Best to be prepared.
Leeches. Bonus healing received. Removes 1 disease. Yeah, it's really useful because the diseases definitely suck. So that's almost all my baubles. But we will hopefully get some more. There's that. And around here, up to 2 loathing, so we definitely want to hit. That's going to give us 3 loathing, but this will reduce loathing by 1 more. By 1, so we'll be back down to 2. Okay, I can do that.
Were deployed to a winding front, meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
Scouting we don't need. Everybody liked that. We get some stuff that removes fire.
The loathing howls.
So I'm going to miss all these hero shrines because we went... okay, I thought that this was going to connect back more readily, but there's actually not that many options to do so. So we're not going to be getting his grape shot in this region at least. Okay, some undead here. And let's do this for you to reduce some stress. And you put that on you so that then you can do that and it's going to blind you. Yep. And withstand here to do some tanking. So you can get rid of that stealth later on. Fortitude on the 2nd rank. And you get stressed. And you get stressed again. Yep. Spread out some damage. And daze. Or... yeah, because that'll put you back here to get the bonus. We're gonna play you out. You do get bled, but you get that bonus. And you get to counterattack, which is pretty good. Ministrations, no. Let's do Divine Comfort. Get to counter again, and you gain combo. But now you're a horde as well. Kill you. Nope. That's even with chop improved. This is underperforming. TBH. Okay, tracking shot will... That will cure your horror, which is great. Maybe I could just kill you. Yes, great. Okay, it's 2 for you. Let's have some sanctuary for our jester. You're just going to run away again and then use your super attack. But, okay, you need to be 1 forward, so you can battle ballad yourself for that. And then deal with the consequences of your own actions and having made yourself bleed through your music. However that happens.
Easily resolved.
Good dodge. Okay, and now we can expose you as the jerk you are. And let's Echoing March you, which will also bleed you. Administrations 2 and 2, or let's do that on you because you have lost more health to begin with. And we'll reduce your stress and get rid of your blind. No, you were supposed to dodge. Okay, we got that regen. Kill you. And you're blinded, which is good. Finish them. Great. Little bit of stress going around.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Alright, now we're going to a resistance encounter, which will reduce our loathing. And that's very good. Okay. So this makes the enemies vulnerable, even though Sarmenti doesn't like it. Okay. And what are we going to do? So I can shoot you, and you're going to take more damage because you're vulnerable. Or I could charge and get some riposte, which would be great because these jerks do a lot of attacks. And I can Echoing March you, which is gonna force you forward. Because you get to counterattack, which is very good. Please don't purge my unworthies. He did nothing. He did nothing to harm you. Except all the things he did to harm you. Consecration of Fortitude. There, and you get some buffs. Okay, we got all those counterattacks deployed. And that hits you and puts the deacon in the front. You're a deacon, you're a bishop. And that means that you hopefully won't hit when you do whatever this is. Nope. But strike is not the worst thing you can do. Divine Comfort for regen. And I really want to hit you, but you don't have a combo on you. So I'm going to withstand for the defense. Now, their serrated bolt maybe makes that not a great idea. Maybe piercing bolt is the one that, yeah, that breaks block. Okay. So, let's do kill you and get more riposte. And then ballad you up for some strength. Sanctuary on you. And big whammy. Very nice. Okay, now I need to get rid of this stuff because he can't hit the back ranks. 13. Start to blow that one up. That saves you 6 per turn, which is good. You are going to reduce your own stress. And I'm going to intimidate you, but I missed. However, I did get to taunt. Miss! No, you're supposed to miss. You're not obeying orders! Shoot that. Make these enemies get closer. Let's go ahead and use that on our light. Move you up for a buff. Consecration on you. And now you get to attack this one. So much bleeding. And nope. But a good hit. See, I can't do anything about that. So maybe that will bleed you and then you'll just die from bleeding, because that would be funny. Okay, having your ministrations upgraded is really handy, because enemies that do a type of DOT tend to keep on doing that type of DOT. And you get the protection against it. Serrated, right, apply to attacker when hit. Weakness or... Okay, this clenching claws, that's actually fine. So we're going to give that to you. It reduces my, like, move everybody around thing, but that's pretty cool. Damage, reduce speed. How about damage, reduce speed, because that's still a lot of damage. And we'll give you these for the bleed. Now we're down to 2 loathing, which is not nearly as bad. Lots of road battles in this one. Okay, these jerks. Enemy ambush. Start with a shuffle. So obviously we're going to have him dash forward first. You can fade to black, which will move him forward again. And then we need to move you up. So we're going to do that first. And then you can't do anything, so we're going to have you move up. And now we're basically in position. But that gives them a little bit more of an opportunity to land some hits. And make horror.
But deadly all the same.
Okay, it makes you comboed. See who's going next. Okay. That will make you hopefully miss something. Protection here. Counterattack. Good riposte.
Early results are encouraging.
8 on a combo is very bad for you. The dodge is very good. Okay. And give you some defense. Divine Comfort for regen, because that will counteract some. It's a 2. It's not enough to use the bandages. Now 3 of my people are horrored or terrored, which is not great. Okay, you need some healing. So I'm going to move you back here so you can get mantra'd. 2, 3. That's better. Kill that one. Why is... Requires that she's doing protection? Since when? And Inspiring Tune on her. Yeah, I can't say that I love this this version of the Jester. Yeah, because now the consecration is gone. So just get up there and do some damage. Okay, so if the target has that, then she can heal them. The other one requires the consecration. So it does tweak the abilities even more than I thought that this did. And I might bleed you, which would be very funny, because then maybe you die from that. That is very funny. It turns that movement power into an attack. A little bit.
Or forgotten. It is ours now.
Okay. Reduce crit. I don't like that because his chop attack has a good crit. Hello? Oh, we were just covered up by something. I don't know that I recommend that. Because it made me think that there was something wrong with the game. Cash. Very nice. If first, each hero on combat start gain a first. Okay, so we give you this standard. Each hero has a 33% chance to get a block on combat start. You don't really do crit, so let's have you become tougher. And one of this. So now all that's left is the cultist encounter, and people are pretty stressed. Alright, now we're hitting the things, and here's the Oblivion's Rampart. Rampart? Rampart? Probably Rampart. Oblivion's Rampart sounds like a one-piece garment. Oblivion's Romper. Stress for everybody. Oh my goodness, so much stress. Remove your dodge because you're a jerk. So much resentment. I resent your existence. Alright, we're going to make you very cool and then reduce your own stress and make yourself bleed because it's strange. It's a bleed for 2. I can use that, which hits pretty well. Administrations on you, not yet. Consecration of Fortitude here. And you get that block plus, which is very good. Crits for all of them. I would rather they not. And you can't do that on yourself, unfortunately. But I can hit you. Miasma. Okay. Well, making you sightless is not too much of a problem. And here's the thing. Good hit. And I got rid of your blinded. Okay, Divine Comfort. No, you were supposed to dodge. And now you have a bunch of stress. And now they have a bunch of everything. Oof. I am just a big stress ball over here with these characters. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, because you've got the block on you, so that's not going to do me a whole lot of good. But combo on them will do some more good. Administrations, 3, 2, 4. Yes, let's get rid of that for you, especially because you're stressing. Good dodge. Okay, now calm yourself down. And of course you're bleeding again. Three, 2, 2. This reduces 1 stress. That's not so great. Nine, 4 to 7. I will use that on you because you have the block and I want to get rid of all of it. Now everybody's bleeding. Everybody's bleeding. Now I can do this to you, which does more. Dodging is good. So much stress. And I can't do that, but I can do this to make you move forward and get bled. And kill? Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, not... Oh, yeah, because that was your advancing strike type thing, which is not so great. Inspiring Tune for you. And now you should reflect, because your stress is getting very high, and you are blinded. So, we're going to come forward at you and get that riposte. And that makes that enemy stunned, which is great. So I could rescue you, or I could heal you, but Ministrations is actually going to do more. Especially since you just got hit with that, and it stressed you out more. Can do that for you. And kill that one. No, you should be dead. You should be dead. Thank you.
A petty hindrance.
Let's do that to move you up. Consecration. Alright, we need to upgrade your stress relief thing pronto. It was an error to not have done so already. Stress reduction on you. And crush. Okay. So we're going to show up to the inn with a lot of stress. But we are figuring out this new way of things. Okay. Big bleed resist is great because of the path that I'm using for my Jester. So if I give that to you, I can move this character around and they're going to be way less likely to get bled. Do I want to use this? Right. We have this, it's upgraded. We have 2 dark impulses, but no cultist trinkets. And they don't like each other. For whatever reason. One region completed. Alright, Anemic, Needler, Head in the Sand, Plague Eater Slayer. Getting like 3 negative traits and 1 positive is about on par for this game. Okay, -3 stress for the inn is great. Because you have that much. So we're going to give you whiskey, because they're both going to lose some stress, which is great. The Wainwright, concoction and powder. Do we have diseases? Anybody? Diseases? Bueller? No. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do this. Mastery Trainer. We're going to go over to you and get that. And you are going to get Mastery on. Remove that and cannot gain dodge. Let's give you 4 to 6, 4 to 8. You should have something. Just the upgrade on tracking shot is just not very good. Enemy not being able to gain dodge is handy, but it doesn't feel like that much of an upgrade. But doing a stun is actually pretty good. Provisioner. Let's see, you've got 3 and 2 stress. Okay, well, we have this, which deals with stress, and then we get to save that. We're going to give this to you. We're going to give that for you, and that here. And what are our relationships like? 10, 20, 7. So Sarmenti and Dismas. Let's make that less bad. And let's give you some extra hit points. And you some extra hit points. Where are we heading next? The sluice. So I'll show that off. And that is fire resist, which is not super essential for the sluice. Wainwright, we're all good there. 79.49. Healing received. So more better damage, but even less speed. But it's not that much of a change from what we already have. I do think it's worth getting some disease resist here And some blight resist. And some of this. Healing received. Damage. Let's see. Your speed is already garbage, right? So maybe that is fine. Alright, I'm gonna wait because there's always I find that I so often have times when I would want to be able to spend baubles. Yep, let's take this instead. And bleed? No, that's not the type of thing that I'm doing this time. Here we go. All right, I have a thing at 4. So I'm going to set myself a 15-minute timer. And then when that timer is up, I'm going to try to head toward wrapping up. Ooh, hey! So 3 positive relationships is fantastic, because that gives all these buffs to abilities. And I'm already using all of these abilities except Harvest. Giving Baldwin dodge. Okay. So that will certainly help me. Now, in the sluice, there is no map. You just have to keep going. So you don't know what you're running yourself into. And it's gross. But it's an extra region. So you can get extra loot, you can get extra mastery. Okay, these are all the same. Improving relationships is very good. And we fight these gross jerks. Okay, so speaking of which, getting rid of your dodge and making you damageable is great. You don't do damage though. So let's say that we do that to you. Dismiss. Okay, there's a lot of stress relief, which is honestly great, because we were having some stress problems. Wow, that was not great. Blight for 3 people at once. These little dodgy enemies are fun in a terrible way. Administrations. I didn't upgrade that one either because I have so few mastery points. The blight and the regen being the same color, or roughly the same color, is not necessarily the greatest UI design, but you aren't comboed. So we're gonna go after you because if anybody dies first, you'll eat them and become stronger. Okay, and now you have met your maximum conviction. Let's do this for defense. We'll cure 2 conditions off of you. Now you skitter away. Oh, you're actually in the front, but still skittered. That attack is terrible. What if you had to be in front and you were bleeding? Get myself some buffs here. And Let's move you up with a strength so that you can attack this jerk. Hell yeah. Combo.
An opportunity.
So you got critical and missed your counterattack. Good job. Yep, and then you get to buff up because I was going after that other jerk. But I can have him use block on that. Okay. It doesn't cost any of your tokens though. That's good. Now everybody's got that strength. Intimidate, Sarmenti. No, I'm gonna hit you with a break. And then kill you? No. I can wish. I like that dodge. Counterattack. Very respectful counterattack. Yeah, her healing capability is not as great, or it's not as focused. It's more accurate. Because she has the regen thing. Consecration. Swoosh. Highly respectful smoosh.
Sweet reprieve.
Okay, we just get loot from that one.
The loathing of
But now our loathing is down to 0, and that's good. So this one has a candle. We'll go that way. I don't know what type of encounter it'll be, though. Some stress relief. Doom, doom. Wow. Yeah, that this stress relief stagecoach item that I have is really helping out. Biggin. Okay, so you get to go first. You're Baldwin. Okay. Let's do that to you because you're the one that will eat other people and become nastier and all that annoying stuff. Plus it puts you at the back, which maybe is bad for you. Break. Get rid of all of that. Divine Comfort for some regen. And now you're gonna miss? Nope. But you are bleeding for 6.
stumbling and stupefied.
That was a bunch of status things on you. Hopefully you'll bleed out next time. Three, consecration. Let's do sanctuary here so that she can heal. I too would like a stress relief item. Big same. I would very much like to not have to worry about meltdowns. Break you. No.
Malaise, measured,
Dodge is good. And you get another stun off. I don't like it. Okay, that part's good. You're gonna do that because I don't want you to waste the strength and crit.
incremental.
Okay, and now she got a disease, which I'm gonna remove with some other stuff. Got 7 bleed on you now? Yikes.
Can make all the difference.
Head in the sand is not good. I would like to get rid of it, please. Give you some block. Oh, except now you have a million bleed. Let's get rid of that million bleed.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the
Ah, and
beyond.
you've been pulled forward. I don't like it. Okay. And we're going to move you forward.
Measure out your violence
Enemy has gotten off 3 stuns
judiciously.
in this fight. Well, I can bleed you and then maybe you die.
You may outwit them yet.
Be tough. And tank the hits. Love that move, bleed, death blow. It's very good. And now you go skitter. But I can get rid of that sanctuary. Well, you can want a sanctuary yourself is the problem. So let's do a consecration.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Because now you can do this. And is that enough to destroy this one? No, almost, because it's a big enemy thing. Divine Comfort for some regen. And now you're stunned, which means I can do this. Kabang. Alright, we're about to hit my timer. But there may not be too many encounters left in here. So you have the runs. Don't like, but I can get rid of that in the next area. So I'm guessing there's one to two more encounters left here. And then we get to the end. Yep. Okay, so we'll do this fight and then call it. Withstand. Alright, I do want to kill this enemy first, so they don't get to gorge on the other enemies' corpses. Let's start out with this to get regen, keep people's health up. Yep. But you stunned yourself, which I don't hate. So you having a block there means that I think instead I want to do that on you. Let's try to blind you. Four bleed and get rid of your stun. Excellent. So now you get to act. But the enemy was not comboed, so that missed. Yes, become very bled, so you don't get to eat other things. Battle ballad you forward. Come after you. You are likely to get wrecked, so I'm going to go ahead and risk attacking this other enemy. Yep. Consecration here. Good counter. Tracking shot on you. You are going to fade to black again to get him back into position to attack.
Empowered.
Nice. Because they are buds, there were bonuses. Missed the squeal, which was very funny. Let's do that on you. Didn't quite kill, but it gave you a weakness. Tracking shot, remove your stealth. There we go. Very respectfully murdered. Heal on you. Yep, my heroes are incredibly respectful today. Move you up so you can attack. Now this little jerk is stuck at the front. And we're going to move back.
An interminable conflict.
And let's see. You up so you can point blank shot. Unless you can finish this. You can. Good job.
The work continues. Sweet reprieve.
Alright, there's a mastery point.
Till the next test is
Random
put before
ally
you.
minus debuff resist. That's 75 is a pretty high Apply to attacker, no. One positive token. Apply to attacker. Reduced death blow resist is bad, though.
Is it not?
Alright, I want to stop there so that I don't accidentally lose track of time. Because I have a thing at 4. And you can't see any of that. It doesn't matter. Incriminating in this. If you could find anything incriminating in there, then good luck to you. But don't go looking, please. Again, Valor today at 8 o'clock Eastern Time with our guest star, Darcy Little Badger. I'm excited to play with her and to meet the character and get some new character relationships and have an adventure for those folks, but I need to do my prep for that and a couple of other things. So I'm going to head out for today. Thank you to The Kids Are Asleep for hanging out and to everyone else who joined me for the stream live. And thanks to folks who are watching on YouTube. If you normally watch on Twitch, I would invite you to go to youtube.com/c/Mike Underwood and follow the channel there. All the VODs end up there, and so it's the easiest thing to refer to old videos is to go over to YouTube. And I'd love to get that number up to, I think, above 100, you get some more benefits, which would be really handy. But that's going to be that for me today. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you tonight over at twitch.tv/ArvinElleron if you're watching, or on another stream some other time. Thanks. Bye.